Hello guys, we are back with our next lecture. In this lecture, let us go through the operations on symbol table. Okay, so basically the four main operations on symbol table are nothing but insert, lookup, delete and scope management. So these are the four major operations you can say on symbol table. So insert, from the name only you can say here you will be inserting a particular name, type or something of a particular variable, right? Yes. So it is more frequently used in analysis phase. When tokens are identified, names are stored in the table. It takes the name and type of the variable as arguments. So int x. So insert x comma int. Okay. Lookup. So lookup is nothing but in simple words you can say by observing the name only you can say you are searching for something. Okay. So it is used to search a name and its metadata to check whether the variable is already existing in the scope or not. So to check whether it is existing or not. Okay. So lookup symbol. Okay, so lookup x. So in that way it will be working. Similarly, delete. To delete or remove a particular symbol, we will be using it. Delete of symbol. So delete x. X will be deleted. Okay. Similarly, scope management. So this concept is really interesting, guys. So this scope management will be done in the form of a tree structure, guys. Okay. So observe it carefully. It is really simple and easy. Okay. So int value, void 1. Inside void 1, we are having int a, int b, int c, int d, void 2, int e. Okay. So if you observe here, so the main symbol table will be consisting of int value, about 1 and about 2 functions, procedures. Okay. So value is a variable and it is of type int. So 1 is a procedure or a function with return type void. Similarly, 2 is a procedure or a function with return type void. Okay. So inside 1, we are having int a and int c, right? Yes. So inside 2, we are having int e. Yes. So inside 1, we are having a, which is a variable and int type, which is a c, variable and int type. So inside a, we are having int b, variable type. Inside c, like below c, we are having int d. Okay. So here it is different. So basically here each and every flower brackets will be creating its own symbol table, guys. So basically this whole thing will be calling it as a symbol table. Okay. Yes. So just by observing this also you can say this is the main global and these are local here and these are local, and for this is global, guys. Okay. So internally these are local, and if you compare with this is global. So in that way it works. Okay. So I hope everyone got some basic idea about operations. So in the next lecture we'll be discussing about symbol table data structures. So how you can store these things in your storage, right? So using linked list or self-organized list or linear list or binary tree or hash table. Okay. So these are the 5 representations which we'll be discussing in our next lecture. Okay. So let us meet in the next lecture. Thank you. Thanks for watching.